Is Ryan Gravenberch exactly what Liverpool needed? Is he going to solve the Liverpool midfield problem? I'm not 100% sure he is, and I'll tell you exactly why in this video. I do think we have the solution to our problem, who I think is actually the key to Liverpool's midfield this season. This is Midfield Media, and we're going to discuss exactly what Liverpool's problem is in the midfield and who is the key to solving that problem. Obviously, all the talk in the media for the last 2 days has been Ryan Gravenberch, signed from Bayern Munich. Someone didn't play too regularly at Bayern Munich, but obviously really rose to stardom during those couple seasons at Ajax, where he really shone in that Champions League run with Frankie de Jong and Donny van der Beek. Really powerful midfields. Obviously still a really young guy, only 21, but he's a big boy, 6'3", incredible athlete, drifts past players with a ball at his feet, really good on the half turn. But to me, more of a number 8, and maybe more of a replacement for Keita, for Hendo, for Ox, and not really where Liverpool were really looking for reinforcements, and that's in that number 6 role. That's obviously where we were looking at Caicedo, looking at Lavia, where we both missed out on those two guys. And I think that's really where Liverpool needed to strengthen. Obviously, we've got Endo. Is he the quality that we really need to make that Champions League push? I suppose we're going to have to wait and see. He's shown a decent amount of quality, but is it really that top class player that we need in that role that can allow our other boys to bomb on, to allow our number 8s and for our wingers to really push on and Trent to get forward with the cover that he provides? I think Fabinho was extremely underrated. Didn't really get the credit for the amount of work that he did in those couple seasons where we really pressed teams with that traditional Klopp press. Fabinho did a lot of work breaking down other teams when we lost the ball, and yeah, it's going to be a big loss at Liverpool, I feel. And to fill those boots is going to be really tough, and I don't think Ryan Gravenberch has been brought in to fill that role. I think he's a number 8, and I think he's just more depth, maybe support for McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai in that midfield, in those two more attacking roles, where we do have Jones, we do have Elliott as well. So where does he really fit into our midfield? I suppose we're going to have to wait and see. I do think he does add more depth, which we did need. We obviously had 6-7 midfielders leave the club, so we did need to strengthen that area. But I still do think we are short in that number 6 role. And the person I actually believe that can really solve all our problems there, and all we need for him to do is to get fit, and that is Thiago, the midfield maestro, one of my favorite players. I think he can really sit in that number 6 role, get the ball off our back 4, and just find our number 8s passing through the lines. I don't think there's anyone in world football that's better at picking a pass through the lines. We just need him to stay fit, and I do believe that if we can get him to sit in front of the back 4, do less work, try to keep him fit for longer, just keep him shielding that back 4 and picking passes from deeper and letting the other boys do the running, I think that might suit us a little bit more. It's going to be tough. I do feel like Thiago is the solution to our midfield problem. Honestly, I do feel that way. We just need to get him fit, and that's obviously been an ongoing problem through the last couple of years. So it does worry me a little bit, but I do feel that if we can get that right and we can get that midfield 3 really working well, I think Thiago is the key to our season. From all the things I'm reading, the international break after these 2 weeks, we might see him back in action. So really crossing fingers for that. I think it's key. I think it's pivotal that Liverpool get him back into the side and allow us to push on to the Champions League, because I don't know if we can do that with Endo running our midfield. I think that just leaves us a little bit short. I think we need a touch of class that we get from Thiago sitting in front of our back 4. That's my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. It'll be very interesting to hear what you guys think. What does Ryan Gravenberch really bring to Liverpool? It's going to be interesting to see if he can break into this midfield, because obviously I feel right now that McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai have really made a good impression to start, and I think it's going to be tough to break into that midfield, because I don't feel like he's going to be our out and out number 6. So interesting purchase. I think it will pay dividends over time. Obviously he's a young guy and a lot of good qualities, so very happy with the signing. Just where he fits in, we're going to have to wait and see. here's to crossing fingers Thiago gets fit and we can really make a push forward towards Champions League this season. Let's go on, boys, and let's see if we can get a result against Villa tomorrow. It'll be really, really important, and especially with all the injuries that we have and with the suspensions as well. So let's get going. This is Murderball Media, and I'll chat to you guys in the next one. Shot.